and welcome to the news. We take you now to West Philadelphia, where a treaty, the Treaty of Westphalia, is being discussed to bring peace to the tumultuous condition of the Holy Roman Empire. They are discussing the terms in French, so everything's going quite smoothly.
Bienvenue à France, mes copines. Je suis heureuse que vous êtes ici avec moi et avec mes gens en France. S'il vous plaît.
What does she say?
I don't know, repeat after me. Pipi.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui,
Oui,
oui,
oui.
oui,
Oui,
non,
oui.
pipi. Non, pipi.
Non, pipi. Oui, oui.
Non, pipi en France, non.
Let's get you back to where the conflict all started. The land of Germany was divided into 360 political entities. It was more like 360 little countries than one big country. These states maintained trade with countries throughout Europe, and they all had their own political agenda. The political divisions were emphasized by religious differences. Protestants suspected Catholics of a conspiracy to get back to the Catholicism before the Reformation. Meanwhile, Lutherans were arguing amongst themselves about various religious tenets. Also, an overemphasis on science in some communities threatened all religious people, Protestants and Catholics alike.
The wheels of the war started turning when Frederick III, a devout Calvinist, became the ruler of Palatinate and made Calvinism the official religion of his domain. He organized a Protestant Defense League with England, France, and the Netherlands. Meanwhile, Maximilian, Duke of Bavaria, made a Catholic league to oppose this Protestant alliance. The League fielded an army, thus setting the stage for a massive war. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break.
The war.
Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Are you tired of getting crushed by opposing countries? Do you ever wish you could just take control again, like the good old days? Well then, good news! Now you can! Make over yourself and your ruling style with this easy-to-read manual of Machiavelli's The Prince. Now at an all-time low price of $19.99 per copy, The Prince includes a step-by-step instruction on how to take back your country, how to deal with the religious disputes, and explanations on how it is better to be feared than loved. Call now and get your copy signed by Machiavelli himself. Free!
When my country was crushed by the French in the 30 Years' War, I thought I was done for, but now I've got my copy of The Prince, and I'm ready to take back my country, one Protestant at a time.
But wait, there's more. Call now and receive not one but two signed copies of The Prince. That's right, two signed copies of Machiavelli's The Prince for the all-time low price of $19.99. Success rate of taking over complete military. Side effects may include depression, one-sided tense more, and the period of strange time hand gestures and the occasional screech of a sequel.
In 1618, Habsburg Ferdinand took over as King of Bohemia, despite already being Archduke in Syria and the heir to the imperial throne. We've got him here now, ready to tell us a bit about it. So Ferdinand, tell us what you did as king.
Well, for the last 45 years or so, the Bohemians have been getting a little crazy. So, and by a little crazy, I mean they've been giving away too much power to the Protestants. So I revoked that, like any good king would do. The people weren't really wild about that, but they may have overreacted just a little bit.
And what do you mean by overreacted?
Well, in Prague, 3 of my officials were assaulted by the nobility. Yeah, I know, tough break. They call it, well, I think it's the defenestration law.
Do we have any footage of that?
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? What you say? Oh, that you only meant well. What you say? Oh, that
but you only meant well, well, 'cause you did what you say. That it's all for the best, 'cause it is what you say. That it's just
But your fortunes improved, didn't they?
Yes, they did. The next year I became the Holy Roman Emperor. Called myself Frederick II, and the vote was unanimous. But unfortunately, the Bohemians didn't react as expected. Instead of celebrating, they deposed me and called Frederick V king. Just to confuse things with the names, I'm pretty sure that's why they did it.
Thanks, Ferdinand. Ferdinand then turned to military force. Spain sent support. Maximilian of Bavaria and John George I of Saxony also sent help. In the Battle of the White Mountain, Ferdinand routed Frederick V's army. We've asked Frederick V, not the second, to tell us how he feels about that.
I tried so hard. I just wanted to be the king and the people love me. And I tried so hard. It just isn't fair. It's not fair.
Okay. Thanks, Fred. By 1622, Bohemia was retaken and recatholicized. Palatinate was also conquered. Good for you, Ferdinand. Maximilian used the forward motion to conquer some of northwest Germany. Now, on to fun facts of the Danish period in Cam's Corner.
And welcome to Cam's Corner. Ready for the fun facts of the day? Did anyone see that boxing match between King Christian VI and Emperor Ferdinand? King Christian VI got slammed. Let's cut to an interview with King Ferdinand.
And here we are for the WrestleMania of the second millennium. In this corner, we have the 12-foot tall Ferdinand the Punisher. And in this corner, at 3 feet tall, we have the little horse boss of the cross, Christian VI. Get her with the sweep kick! Get her with the sweep kick! Oh! A haymaker is cast! Get her with the sweep kick! Oh! Looks like we might be about to see a finishing move. Let's see what happens.
So, Emperor Ferdinand, tell us about that smackdown on King Christian VI.
Oh, that smackdown on that king. He tried to revolt. I pity the fool. He had to be put in his place.
Are you going to continue your career as a smackdown boxer?
I'm gonna try, but I'm a little busy, so I'm gonna have to leave my stuff to my boy Bonson. He's a lovely man, and he'll do a good job leading SmackDown in the next century.
Sounds like a great smackdown. Back to you, Captain, with the speech period.
So, to tell you what's going on, the ruler of Sweden was Gustavus Adolphus II, who reigned in the 1600s. He was a deeply pious king of a unified Lutheran Sweden. This religious view opened the Swedish period of the 30 Years' War, which lasted from 1630 to 1635, in alliance with the electors in Brandenburg. In Saxony. Gustavus II won a smashing victory at Brandenburg in 1630. This triumph is considered the most decisive engagement of a long, drawn-out conflict. Here's two citizens of Sweden to fill us in on what's going on.
It wasn't a surprise. Gustavus Adolphus is a military genius. He brought new mobility to warfare by having both his infantry and cavalry employ fire and charge tactics. His infantry squares were smaller than usual, yet he filled them with equal numbers of musketeers and pikemen. Each unit of his army had defensive and offensive capability and could quickly change from one to the other. The men and the soldiers hated him.
Gustavus Adolphus sadly died during the Battle of Lutzen in November 1632 at the hands of the devious Wallenstein's forces. But thankfully, Ferdinand had Wallenstein assassinated in 1634. By that year, the great general had served the purpose for the emperor, but he was openly trying to strike bargains with the Protestants for his services, yeah?
Yeah. But gladly in 1635, the German Protestant states, led by Saxony, compromised with Ferdinand. France and the Netherlands continued to support Sweden and refused to join the agreement. Their resistance caused the war to go on to the fourth and most devastating phase, which is sad and not at all exciting. Here's the Swedish-French period.
Yeah.
For the past 13 years, Spain, Sweden, and France have ganged up on Germany and are looting and pillaging its innocent citizens. We've put Haley on the scene with glasses and a mustache to get some inside details on why these people are not defending themselves better. Here she is on Germany.
The 1/3 of the German population has died in this, dare I say it, Holocaust. And the reason is this. Germany has become extremely disunited in many different... This is what I'm talking about. If Germany keeps being disunited, it's just gonna disappear. You know what? Wait, what's this? There's treaties, there's peace talks. Back to you.
This just in. The Treaty of Westphalia has officially been signed. It was signed in French, not Latin. That's unusual. But let's not look a gift horse in the wall. This, 1648, is the first general peace we've had in some time. The treaty is going to reassert the Peace of Augsburg and take place of Ferdinand's edict of restitution.
France and Spain are still at war though, aren't they?
They will be for a long time. Germany still has a vision problem too also.
And what does the Pope say about this?
It gives Protestants freedom, so he's not very happy. But there's not much that he can do, is there?
I guess not, and it's good for the rest of us war-weary people too, isn't it?
I think so. Tune in later for more new development. Thanks, and have a great